Hey, hey, beautiful people. Welcome to Kiande's House of Music. Yes, I'm Kiande, and I want you to come on in and make yourself at home because today I have something very special, and that is 10 more of my all-time favorite albums. Yes, so if you're here for that today, if you enjoy this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification button. All right, so let's jump right into it. Let's do it. Yes, I have everything that I need. I have some wonderful music playing, I have my sweet tea, and I have you beautiful people. So, 10 more of my all-time favorite albums. I love doing this segment. I handpicked these albums based on my love and my connection to them that I've had over the years, and I love offering them to you. So let's jump right into the first one. The first one is the debut album by singer-songwriter Milton Wright, and it's called Friends and Buddies. Let me show it to you. Yes, Friends and Buddies. It was released in 1975 on Austin Records. Milton is the brother to soul singer Betty Wright, and his sound is a mix of R&B, soul, funk, with a little bit of a folksy feel to it. When I first heard this album, I was like, yes, I like what he's doing. I dig him. His music is personable. It's pure, and it's transparent, and it just feels good all the way around. The songs on here that just take me out, just make me lose my mind, are The Silence That You Keep, Black Man, Get No Love Tonight, and the title track, Friends and Buddies. I love this project. I love this album. He didn't make it big, didn't become a household name. In fact, this album is kind of a cult classic. It has been sought after over the years and has been reissued a few times. But I love it. Milton Wright, check it out. All right. Next up, we have the fifth album from Detroit vocal group The Dramatics, and it's called Drama 5. Let me show it to you. Yes, I love this album. I love the Dramatics. They have such distinct harmonies, wonderful songs, wonderful sound. This album was released in 1975 on ABC Records, and it contains two of my all-time favorite moments from them. That is I Was the Life of the Party and Just Shopping, Not Buying Anything. Those two songs right there are worth the price of admission. But this album right here, I've played it 1,000 times, and I'm going to play it 1,000 more. So get with it. Drama 5 by the Dramatics, yes. All right, next up, we have an album by one of gospel music's most anointed singer-songwriters, and that is Calvin Bernard Rhone, and it's called It's in the Praise. Let me show this to you. Yes, this is the cover right here. It was released in 1992 on CGI Records, and Calvin is an amazing talent, amazing songwriter. He has written songs for everyone from Tremaine Hawkins to Daryl Coley to the Gospel Music Workshop of America albums, and of course for his incredible career. This album right here has blessed me throughout the years. When it first came out, I played it over and over, and it blessed me over and over, which is why it's one of my favorites. The songs on here that I love are Heaven My Home. It has a song called Living in Jesus and a song called Live in Me Jesus, two separate titles. Both amazing. The song I'm Going On wears me out, and the phenomenal title track, It's in the Praise, is my favorite. But I love Calvin's music. Check it out. Check this album out. It's in the Praise. Brilliant, brilliant. All right. Next up, we have the debut solo album from phenomenal powerhouse vocalist Ann Nesby. After her years of being with Sounds of Blackness, she released I'm Here for You. This is it right here. Come on, Miss Ann. This was released in 1996 on Perspective Records. It was mostly produced by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, and their sound, her voice, the music, perfect combination. You have the songs I'm Still Wearing Your Name, which featured the Perry sisters in the background. Oh my goodness. This Weekend, love that. In the Spirit, and What a Lovely Evening. I wish they would have done more work with her because the combination of Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis and her was just amazing. But we have this album, I'm Here for You, and I've always been here for it. So check that out, Miss Ann Nesby. Yes. All right. Next up, we have the legendary Mr. Marvin Gaye and his album, Here, My Dear. This is the cover, yes. This was released in 1978 on Motown's Tamla label. This was a very personal album for him. It details his divorce from his wife, Anna. And in the divorce, celibate Anna received half the royalties of this album, so it became very personal. It did not sell a lot, It didn't reach the top of the charts, but it is revered and considered one of his best albums. Some of the songs include Is That Enough? And A Song, When Did You Stop Loving Me? When Did I Stop Loving You? And my favorite, Sparrow. The album is jazzy, it's soulful, it's just Marvin himself. It's very transparent and just such a great project. So Marvin Gaye, Here My Dear. Yes, indeed. All right. Next up, we have a debut solo album by the king of blue-eyed soul himself, Mr. Michael McDonald. Let me show this. Come on, Michael. Yes. It is called If That's What It Takes. It was released in 1982 on Warner Brothers Records. After his years of playing, singing, and writing with the Doobie Brothers, he broke out on his own with this album right here. It had the single I Keep Forgetting, which we know, we love. It was a big hit for him. It was sampled by Warren G and Nate Dogg on their song Regulators. And but this album, hot to death. Also had the songs Playing by the Rules, which I love. Can Let Go Now, absolutely beautiful. And the title track, If That's What It Takes. I love that one in particular because I love when he taps into this little gospel vibe and runs with it like he did with taking it to the streets with the Doobie Brothers. I love when he gets in that. But this album right here was hotness for him, and I love Michael McDonald, and I love this album. All right. Next up, we have a 1996 album by jazz giant himself, 1986 album by jazz giant Miles Davis. It's called Tutu. I love this cover. Yes, Tutu was released on Warner Brothers Records, and this is a contemporary album for him, full of funk, full of fusion, full of jazz and R&B, and it is his dedication to Archbishop Desmond Tutu. And the album is a wonderful feel. I love his interpretation of these light melodies, considered light but still musically heavy, and it's just a wonderful play, and I love it. It recently got a reissue, and it sounds superb on this reissue. But the songs Tomas, Perfect Way, and the title track Tutu are all amazing. And I love Miles Davis. Of course, he's a genius and a legend, and I love this album. Tutu. All right. We're down to 3 albums. That was fast. The next one is the 10th album from the Ivory Queen herself, Teena Marie. It's called Passion Play. Let me show this to you. Yes, I love Teena Marie. This was released in 1994 on Sarai Records, which was her own independent label. This was a return to form for her. It kind of harkened back to her days with Motown, her first 4 albums, which I consider her best era. But she got so much passion into this particular album. It unfortunately wasn't heard by a lot of people. A lot of people don't know about it, but those who do know about it absolutely love it, and I love it. You have the songs Climb the Walls, Parking Music, The Baby Maker, love it. Breakfast in Bed, her rendition of the Linda Jones classic Hypnotized, and she just poured her soul into this project. I wish it would get a reissue so more people can hear it. But it's just great. It featured Lenny Kravitz on one of the tracks and rapper Yo-Yo on another track, and Teena brought it. I love you, Teena. Miss your music, but we have Passion Play. Yes, indeed. All right. Now we have 2 albums left. The next one, y'all know I love these ladies coming up, but it is the 7th album from the 4 sisters from Philly, Sister Sledge, and it's called Bet You Say That to All the Girls. Let me show this. Yes. Love this album, love the artwork. This was released in 1983 on Cotillion Records. It was produced by George Duke, and the pairing of George Duke and the Sisters Harmony. Beautiful combination. Of course, they're known for their work with Chic and Rhoda Michael Walden, but the pairing with George Duke was right on time and for the time, and it produced some of Sister Sledge's best songs, including the single BYOB, Bring Your Own Baby, which was a moderate hit for them, but it also had the beautiful ballad Smile, well, ballad, up-tempo, kind of fit into that kind of groove. Dream On, such a soulful ballad right there. Gotta Get Back to Love, just as beautiful song, and Thank You for the Party, and the title track, which features the almighty Al Jarreau. But Sister Sledge, they sound soulful, they sound sweet, and they sound amazing on this album. Bet you say that to all the girls from my leading lady, Sister Sledge. Yes. All right. And the last album I'm sharing with you, it is from the Purple Genius himself. It is his 22nd studio album. It's called The Vault, Old Friends for Sale. Let me show it to you. Yes, I love this album. It was released in 1999 on Warner Brothers Records. It contained material that was recorded between 1985 and 1996. It's an amazing album. There was no hype behind it, but just incredible, incredible music. It recently got a reissue, which I ran to the record store to get, and it sounds great. It's on colored vinyl, and I love this album. I can put it on. There are moments on here that just transport me somewhere else. When I played it after, when I got the reissue, I hadn't heard it in a while. I played it and I was just like crying because it just felt so good to me. But the songs on here that stand out for me, it's About That Walk, She Spoke to Me, Extraordinary, and my favorite, When the Lights Go Down. Oh Lord, he kills it on that one. Prince has always been amazing. Of course, he is a genius. He was a trendsetter. He was forward thinking. He was genre bending, and he was all around amazing. And this album, The Vault, is one of my favorites. Check it out if you don't know this album. Yes. So that's it. 10 more of my all-time favorite albums that I'm sharing with you. I hope you know some of them. If you do, talk about it in the comments. But that's all I have to share. Of course, I'll do the segment again down the road. But right now, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification button, all right? But always remember that when you come to this channel, it's all about music. It's all about love. So keep the music playing and keep the love flowing. So until we see each other again, continue to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will see you soon. Much love to you. Peace. Mwah.